Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Kaldheim draft. Rare is Faceless Haven. Not the most exciting rare. There's nothing really screaming out to me in this pack. You could kind of go any direction you want. We could take Faceless Haven. It's going to force us to go a pretty snow-heavy deck if we ever hope to activate it. There's Augury Raven, which is kind of a fine first pick. It's blue. You can play it in any blue deck. It's a face if it's a good beater. There's Valkyrie Sword, which is a cool card, but kind of expensive to get going. Shadow Sage, good like synergy, tribal card, best in elves. Scald, I mean, plenty of directions to go here. Squash for like changelings and giants. It's removal. I'm really just not feeling anything here. I wouldn't take a Snowland over the Haven, though, so maybe I just take the Haven and be completely open, see what's open. Man, that's tough. None of that was great. All right, follow-up pick. Well, we could just slam a Demon Bolt now. It's kind of just a safe card to always take since it's great removal. Otherwise, Doomscar Titan is good. I like Carter. I like Jarl. And Firewalker I also like. But let's take the Demon Bolt. Good removal. Fine card to get past. And see what we get from there. All right, now in red, there's just Frostbite, which is fine. Kai's Onslaught, which is strong. I mean, we could take the Frostbite here. We have some incentive to go snow already with the Faceless Haven. Highland Forest. But I'd probably go for the removal. I do think Herald is good, but let's take Frostbite. It's removal. It stays on color with Demon Bolt. You can see if red's open. Might still be able to make this Faceless Haven work, possibly. So now in red, there's just Haggy Mob and Dwarven Reinforcements. Neither of those are incredibly good. There's Struggle for Skimfar, which is pretty good. Or we could take the Woodland Chasm, which is currently kind of just off color, but it is snow for Faceless Haven. Or we could take Equipment. So plenty of options. Nothing in red screaming out to me. Struggle is good removal. We don't have any bodies for it yet, though. But both Gruul or Rakdos are fine color options. I don't know. I think I'll take the Chasm for now. I want to see what's flowing. Alright, well, Skimfar Elderhall would take us away from our red plan unless we splash it. Could take the Wither Crown, which is not a great card in a vacuum, but, I mean, it's playable removal. There's no snow in here to take. I don't want to take the Shackles. Could just take Elderhall. Possibility we end up splashing Demon Bolt, maybe. Just weird. Just weird for now. Could take the Vicious Return. It's not bad. There's a Giant in here. There's an Elven Bow, which I actually like quite a bit. Vicious Return. Plenty of good synergy cards with it. It's double color, though, so it kind of pushes us into black-red a little bit deeper. Not necessarily bad, but not necessarily good either. The bow is good, but I don't know if I want it here. I'm going to go Vicious Return. I'll speculate. We'll see if it pans out. All right, Firewalker's a good pickup here. I love Firewalker. And we're still seeing some playable aggro black removal stuff. Wither Crown a little bit less good for aggro. Still definitely playable, but Berserker is just fine for it. But let's take the Firewalker for now. Alright, I can take another Frostbite. There's also a Snow Swamp, but we'll take the Frostbite. I personally, I mean, I like Rakdos Beatdown anyway, so I can take Frostbite here and be okay. Could take the Shadow Sage. If we end up with Berserkers, it definitely can be good enough. We want to find some sack fodder for Vicious Return, too. I guess Elderhall would actually help with that, but we'd need more green. We have the Chasm, but I don't know yet if we're going to go straight Rakdos or more. Oh, wow, we got the Titan back. That's a good one. Another Firewalker would be nice, but Titan's actually very strong. It's really good Foretell top end to have. It's also a Berserker, so that's cool. All right, we can take another Berserker here. A little bit expensive, but all right, Reinforcements is at least something we can do with Vicious Return. And it makes Berserkers. Works well with the Titan. All right. There's Raven Wings, which I would maybe want to take too, but for now, let's just maybe cut our colors the best we can and see what we can do. All right, last big Wither Crown. I mean, it's fine. So Sulphurous Mire actually fixes for what we're trying to do, and we're not giving up much for it. It's a strong card. But let's take the Sulphurous Mire. We already have 2 Frostbites and a Faceless Haven, so might be enough incentive to want to do it. Yeah, because then we'll be up to 3 Snowlands. If Frostbite can get turned on, that's pretty cool. There is some Snow and Black we could technically pick up too, but we'll see. We're not giving up much for it, a Berserker and a Reinforcements. All right, Blood Sky, and we could take another Berserker, we could take another Frostbite, we could take the Pick, we could take a Snow Island. I mean, I'm okay taking another Frostbite and just going Omega aggro beats, but we're going to have to find some low end, and we definitely want some more uncolor snow if possible. Like Volatile Fjord here might be good. We could take the Pup, which is a cheap beater. I mean, these Frostbites are excellent. They range from good to okay to excellent, I would say. They range from okay to excellent. You really want to, if you can get that maximum value on them, they're quite good. But we can run a really low mana deck too. Like, I think I take the Fjord here over the Pup, sadly. As much as I want the cheap beaters, I want to make sure I get enough snow. All right, Snow Mountain here is pretty high priority. Another Frostbite? Maybe I just take all the Frostbites. Or are we going to wheel Frostbite? We have 4 Snowlands currently. I'm going to take another Frostbite. I don't know if it's right. We'll find out. Like, we can take Chasm now, probably. Another Black Land. Demon Bolt. Alright, well, kind of good on the removal front. Just need quite a few more creatures. Alright, we can take Breakneck Berserker. Or we can take the Death Knell Berserker. They're both Berserkers. Usually, considering we have like no 2-drop creatures, Berserkers, whatever, we probably take the Death Knell over the Breakneck. Alright, Vengeful Reaper is just an amazing card, so despite not being a Berserker, I'm definitely taking that. Our removal suite looks excellent. Alright, I'll probably take another Death Knell, kind of hoping we pick up some equipment, although I don't even know if we'll have space for equipment, to be honest. Maybe I'd take the Reinforcements for that reason. I don't think we have space for equipment with all 4 Frostbites and 2 Demon Bolts. It's possible, but not super likely. Maybe I take Effigy in case I need it. I'm not going to play the Wither Crown anyway. Another Firewalker is a gift. With all this removal, I like that. So we have 5 snow currently, which is pretty good for Frostbites. There's a decent chance we're going to be able to get our 3 snow for that. Our curve is relatively low. We top out at 5, but we could theoretically lower our curve here. We have a way to do that. Take Raise the Draugr. I think we likely don't have enough space for it, but something to consider. Turgid's Shadow. I mean, Giant is so expensive. It does work with Carter's Vicious Return. Maybe we consider it as an option, especially if we get past another. I haven't done that synergy yet, but it is kind of cool. Like, the turn 2, you discard the Cinderheart, and then the turn 3, you bring it back. Great. We don't have white mana to splash. I mean, I don't think we have space for Run Amok, despite the fact that Run Amok is, like, typically better, in my opinion, than, like, Frostbite in aggro decks, because you want to push through more damage. This deck actually, you know, needs creatures, which is a bit of a tough spot to be, but, well, I love Burgee, so despite the fact there's some excellent equipment in here for us, the Pick and the Helm, And the Snow Swamp. A bunch of cards we want. Bergie is amazing, so I'm taking her. The Harnfell is great, too. There's a crew we could take. We could take the Hulk. Or we could take the... I mean, a lot of tap lands aren't great either, if you're trying to be aggressive. But I feel like Hulk, you can kind of take or leave. We're at like 10 creatures maybe with the Haven, if I count that. I don't know if I should. No, we're at more than that. We have the reinforcements. I'm going to take the Fjord. I want to make sure we have enough snow to make Frostbite an actual Lightning Bolt versus creatures. So we could take another Frostbite here. There's Narfi, which technically we could splash off of Volatile Fjord. It gives us another snow permanent as well, and we have the means to bring it back. It's not that bad. We also have Slumber Mound, though double green seems a little bit tougher to get going, or we could just keep taking Frostbites and see what happens. There's also Jarl the Forsaken. Narvi Splash isn't bad. I'm going to take another Frostbite. It seems crazy, but we'll try it out with... Oh, and then we get past Magda. What a gift. Wow. Well, that's sweet. There's plenty of good cards in there for us, too, but Magda is real good. Probably just take all the Dwarven Reinforcements now. Could take the Cavalry, too. But I think with all this removal, we want, like, multi-bodies on the board. I think that's probably going to be better. Pup is perfectly fine. Or we could take the Jarl. Jarl is good because it makes all of our little... I love Jarl in general. And it's actually good with Frostbite, technically. Yeah, it's not bad with Frostbite. All right, we'll take Jarl over Pup. Not a Berserker, as it turns out, but that's okay. So we can take Grim Draugr. Looks good in here with all that snow. Yeah, definitely. And it's a Berserker. Does having Berserkers matter in here? Not especially, actually. All the Dwarven Reinforcements is fun with Magda anyway, so that's cool. I guess it makes, with Raise the Draugr, it does actually make sense to maybe run a bunch of Berserkers. Maybe take another Kennelmaster. Not bad. Alright, Craven Hulk. So we have enough creatures, which is good. Certainly have enough removal. Another Jarl is nice. So I think we got the... oh yeah, Skimpar Shadow Sage is another Berserker synergy card, sort of. So that's cool. Good with the reinforcements and stuff too. Yeah, that is cool. Faithful, I guess. Or we could do the Port. I mean, I'm not playing Faithful, so whatever. Probably not playing Port either, if I'm being honest. We have enough removal. I'll take the Cavalry. Cavalry with Magda actually is just gas, because you just tap it to give something haste and you get a treasure, which is kind of cool. This is a sweet deck. Always happy to play Magda. So I guess we're not going to do the cute Port thing, since we're probably running 16 lands with Faceless Haven. If I can, like, I want to dump this. I want to see how low I can make this curve. Oops. Because we do have 5 Frostbites when all is said and done. 15 creatures, but really it's 19 with the reinforcements, so we can certainly cut some creatures here. Like, we can cut our top end. And if I'm cutting Berserkers, I do think that perhaps Raise the Draugr isn't a card we want, especially with like 4 Dwarven Reinforcements and all this removal. As much as I like it in a vacuum, I don't think this is the right deck for it. Could cut the Hulk. Hulkamania here. So we're at like 16 creatures now. So this is 17 lands. Yeah, if I 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I could run 16 lands. Our curve is low enough. We can probably support it. We have Magda. We basically just need to figure out what the cuts are. And I'm assuming they're probably creatures, but actually not sure what they are. Because I want to keep the Run Amok. We're aggro enough. I definitely want to keep the Jarls. I want to keep the Firewalkers. Could be Grim Draugr. This is where Grim Draugr is at its best, though. I could actually cut the Death Knell Berserker. The reason to cut that is it's not a dwarf. It is a Berserker. We really don't have a way to buff it, though. It's basically just like a Grizzly Bear with no upside in this deck, so that's actually pretty reasonable. So this is 16 lane. Okay, this is good. Plus this, so 15 creatures with the 4 reinforcements. Can't bring anything back insane with Carter's Vicious Return, but I could see bringing back like a Skimfar Shadow Sage with it being good. Like playing it, sacking it, discarding, bringing it back, making them lose twice as much life. Yeah, it could do something. This deck's not bad. It's kind of cool. Technically have enough snow to make Faceless Haven do something, technically. Yeah, it looks like a fun deck. We're going to see what we can do with it. We ended up with how many snow lands? 6? 6 is not bad. A lot of tap lands, but our curve is very low. So, all right, I'm happy enough. We'll try this. We'll see you round 1. All right, it's a good hand. Removal, creatures. What more can you want? Actually, yeah, Grim Draugr is also good because it's a snow permanent for Frostbite. That is true. I think I'll just do the reinforcements here. That lets me do turn 3 reinforcements to block a Gladewalker, plus have a Frostbite up. Sure. So, here... They got 3 colors already? Green, black, white. Yeah, they're going for it here. I think we'll just pass. I'll let them search something up with Horizon Seeker, because I'm willing to trade off a Berserker for it if they want to attack. I feel like this ends up being a pretty good trade for us. We get our 2-for-1. Granted, they get to find a land and put it in their hand, but it still feels like a 2-for-1 to me. The Jarls are at least going to be good with the reinforcement as well. They're going for 5 color. I'm imagining there's some sort of like Path the World Tree deck would be my guess. So options now, best use of mana is probably Dwarven Reinforcements. Firewalker's good too, but I'm just gonna slam a Dwarven Reinforcements, get it out there. I'm willing to lose half of my reinforcements if I follow up with like a Frostbite or a Demon Bolt, whatever. Alright. Gaining some card advantage back, I see. Next turn I might just go like Firewalker, Foretell, Demon Bolt. Only one snow permanent as of now. Uh-oh. Well, I think we're going to ditch the land. As much as I like land. Well, there's our potentially third snow permanent if I play the Grim Jogger, which I probably do, so we'll get in there. Guess they got us pretty good there, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Now I think... Yeah, I think we'll jam the Grim Jogger. The reason is, it gives me my third snow permanent, so it turns this Frostbite into a Lightning Bolt. And then I can still use it plus play Firewalker, which is good. I don't really want to use a Demon Bolt on a Priest, however. Ooh, Magda. Well, that's a good one. I'm going to hope they don't have a board wipe, because I am actually going to kill the Priest. And then play a Firewalker. If they have a board wipe, they get us pretty good. But if they don't, we're looking good. Alright. That's not the end of the world. Kind of an interesting choice there, actually. Well, Frostbite's a good rip, so let's do that. Oh, I guess I should have, Whoops. Let me think about this now. So I can double pump Grim Jogger. Frostbite is not what I wanted to do there. I guess. Huh. Maybe I needed a foretell there in case they make me discard. So now they can only pump Valkyrie once. Oh, well, that helps. Yeah, I think we go for it here. All right. Well, still managed to get there. That's cool. We'll see you for the next one. Okay, it's a keep. Need another land, but not bad right now. Good. So now we can go Cavalry into Burji. Swing for 3 on turn 3, not bad. Or we could do Grim Jogger. But I think getting Burji down is kind of my priority at the moment. Oh, I guess I can attack first. No. Because I'm willing to trade a Frostbite for a Mistwalker. That's a good trade in my eyes. Yeah, so what we'll do is Frostbite, and then go Dwarven Reinforcements. Then next turn, 4 is once again kind of an awkward number. I guess we can hard cast to Dwarven Reinforcements. I mean, I want to get Burji down too, but we'll see. Demon Bolt, good draw. So let's yeah, I guess we hard cast here. I mean, theoretically we could end up casting Burji for Harnfell, Horn of Bounty too, if we're just straight ripping lands, because it's not like we don't have other things going on right now at the moment. Alright. Seems fine to me. So best use of mana. You know what? We can probably get Burji down now, because then we can at least play these spells and play other spells and do fancy things. So let's just get Burji down. If they can kill her, so be it. I'm almost guessing they have another kill spell, because I feel like if they didn't, playing Binding just to kill an Axguard Cavalry doesn't seem great. So I'm gonna guess they have another kill spell, but we'll see. I might be wrong. Been wrong before. Strategic planning. You know, you don't see that one. You don't see strategic planning too terribly often. Another Mistwalker. Well, we can always bolt that, which we will. So we Demon Bolt it. Ramp off Burji. Here we go. Land. Reinforcements. And dash. Now we have a lot of pressure on board. We can play Firewalker and Draugr next turn. Double Boast for Firewalker is pretty sweet with Burji too. I feel like I played Burji a ton as well. Alright, cool, we got there. We'll see you for the next one. Alright. Gotta keep here. So I assume we'll probably go turn 2 Foretell Vengeful Reaper, maybe? Go for the Evasive Beatdown, or we can do the Reinforcements. This puts less overall damage on board, but gets the attack going on turn 3, which is good. Then I guess we can do a turn 4 Dwarven Reinforcements, which is not bad. Because we have the Jarl to make sure we can keep pushing in there. Got 2 snow currently, which is not bad. Craven Hulk that can't block. Well, that's good news for us. Guess we keep getting in there. And I think we actually just do the Shadow Sage and name, wait, I forget, you don't name anything. There's no naming with Skimfar Shadow Sage. Arcanist for no value, I like that. So, if I draw removal here, well, I don't think that's really going to work. Ooh, Faceless Haven too. So now we can Frostbite for 3, which is cool. Still can't activate the Haven, but that's okay. Oh wait, this is fine. Wait a second, wait a second. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I just have to... I forget about this sometimes. So we just Frostbite this. And then Jarl. And then they're dead. Because they can't block. Sweet. Alright. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, we got a good hand here. A little bit slow, actually, but perfectly acceptably good enough. So, Mire into... So, Foretell, Demon Bolt, turn 3 Bergy. Nothing to sack to this Vicious Return yet, but we'll figure that out at some point. So next turn Bergy. At the very least, the turn after that we can do the Titan. Story Seeker's pretty good. Let's do Bergy here. Alright. So they can get some damage in. We'll go land, Firewalker. I don't want to use a Demon Bolt on a Story Seeker if I don't have to. We'll see. I might have to. Faceless Haven brings us up to 3 snow for our Frostbites too. So I'd rather use a Frostbite on a Story Seeker if possible. I mean, granted they're gaining life, which is kind of anti what our plan wants to be, but it's okay. So I can attack with Firewalker, and whatever they block, I could Demon Bolt, because I theoretically can... Yeah, that's fine. So let's see what they block with. So I think I'm actually just gonna... I think I'm actually... As much as I don't like it, I'm going to Demon Bolt the Story Seeker. The reason is they don't gain life and it doesn't kill my Firewalker, which is actually kind of important to me, because Firewalker right now kind of doing some work, drawing us some extra cards that we desperately need. Alright. I mean, the good news is I feel like our Firewalker is very good in here. I'd put it on the Cleric if I were them, because then they can block the Firewalker, which makes more sense. Alright. Reinforcements is definitely good here. So I guess we can activate another reinforcement, sure. That's fine. Alright. So now we can just go reinforcements. And I guess Faceless Haven's okay now. And then next turn we can go Carter's Vicious Return. We can kill the Valkyrie. Eventually maybe get back Bergy. Or Titan for that matter. It's just not bad. Yeah, I guess I can trade this off. Ooh, Avalanche Caller. Well, oh, well, that's perfect. So we'll Frostbite, see if they activate something. I'm okay if they do. Looks like they won too. It's not a big deal. We were going to use Vicious Return. It was just the difference between being able to attack with the Dwarf and not attacking with the Dwarf. But now we can't attack the Dwarf, but it's really not a big deal. So we can go land. We can go Vicious Return. We're going to sack this. Deal 3 to this. We have to discard a card, but now we don't have to, which is nice. I guess our opponent technically doesn't have to discard a card either. Actually, we will have to discard a card because we're going to draw. Dread Rider. Well, that is kind of a threat. I'm going to have to discard whatever I draw here. I can... Oh, wait, it doesn't even let me cast it in response? That's actually surprising. I didn't think it did that. So, we can't activate Faceless Haven yet, but... What can we do? We can go Reinforcements, Titan, Attack, and get in for 8, and lose a Dwarven Reinforcements token, but eventually we're going to get back our Bergier or Firewalker. Might actually be better to do the... I mean, both of them kind of die. I'm not sure, actually. I guess Bergie... So we're getting for 8 here. It's not bad. Yeah, I feel like we probably get Bergie back. How many times can they... They have enough creatures to kill us with Dread Rider, so definitely something to keep in mind. Might need to do the Firewalker to dig. Because I don't think Bergie's going to do it anymore. Well, Magda's cool and all, but not saving Firewalker here. And unfortunately for us, Beskar Shieldmate is quite good for them. We don't have the triple snow yet for that Faceless Haven either. And Dread Rider technically will get us, so we have to... Gotta rip something good here. So I don't have the mana to activate the Faceless Haven. I can attack with everything. They'll block probably just Magda. I mean, they don't have lethal. Kind of feel like I have to attack with everything. It's tough. I mean, their blocks aren't, like, amazing, but they're certainly better for them than they are for us. Not being able to swing with this Faceless Haven is actually turning out to be kind of costly. And that timely Dread Rider really did a number on us, too. Basically, I wish I could do a lot more than I'm doing. Like, I could be staying back, but then they would just be building their board, And I feel like keeping their board empty is like the only way I can possibly win this. Titans hit them like 3 extra times, and it's still only bringing them to like 6, you know? We do have a run amok in here, actually, so theoretically I could find something so we don't die. I mean, this is basically our last turn, because they can nuke us down to 4, and then... So we'll get one more opportunity. We kind of have to hope they don't draw gas here. Well, Vengeful Reaper is pretty sweet, but not good enough. Because they have plenty of creatures in their yard, right? Yeah. Wow. Lost to the Dread Rider. I'm pretty surprised. We really needed some. I mean, we didn't. It's not like we missed. We basically just got by the Dread Rider. All right. We'll see you for the next one. All right. So we can keep this. So I can do the turn 3 Firewalker. I don't know if I want to yet. It's pretty tempting to do it. Especially if we might miss our land drop next turn. Because next turn I can at least boast it, possibly find a land, and still do Dwarven Reinforcements. So that feels pretty good. Sure. Ooh, Magda too. Well, that's a good one. Let's get in there and boast. Oh, they have Jarl. Dang it. I didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about it till it was too late. My bad. My mistake. Alright. Yeah. Didn't even think about it. So, guess we do the Dwarven Reinforcements, but then I can't Frostbite. It's fine. So next turn we can do Magda, Frostbite. Yeah, next turn with Magda we're doing some pretty nasty stuff, so it's probably okay. Attack with the Raptors. Pretty bold. Oh, good. So now we can go land, Magda. So we'll Frostbite that. Take it, and then we'll just play another one. Sure. So, don't have enough to do the Titan right now, so I guess we'll just do a Reaper. Because just a silly card is Magda. Just a silly card. Alright, so we'll do that. And I guess we might as well foretell this in case they have, like, discard or whatever. Sure. And then we'll just be mean. Be really mean. Alright. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, got a good keep here. No black mana, actually, so I guess maybe I needed to look a little bit closely, but there's no way I can mull this, right? No, I don't think so. This hand is not mull worthy, in my opinion. Could always just rip a Magda. We're always just one Magda away from a good play. Uh-oh, Disciple! That is so mean. I guess we'll dump a Frostbite. Oh, well, speak the devil. So I think the play is Magda, attack, and Frostbite, the Disciple, because I don't want him blocking my dwarf right now. Is it whenever any dwarf attacks too? Jeez. What? How mean? How mean can a person get? So, I guess we can do Vengeful Reaper and start beating in. It's not bad. Yeah, I guess so. What? Recluse too? Oh, never mind. We're good. Oh, they have something? Oh, Village nice. Good synergy. Or just, not synergy, but good opportunistic play there. That makes sense. So, I don't really want to trade. We don't have that much removal left, though. I don't want to trade a Reaper for that. I'm gonna go Firewalker and probably pass. We also have Run Amok. So we have a Frostbite, we have Run Amok, and 2 Demon Bolts to deal with that. What? And a Gladewalker, no less? Jeez. Well, that's cool, at least. I guess we can... Take both. Boast. Well, there's a Jarl I can't play. Well, what's cool is they might attack with the Disciple, and then I can eat it with a Jarl. So that's kind of cool. Still some snow away from getting there here. Oh. Makes me happy. Although, kind of seems like they have something. Maybe not. We'll see. Alright, cool. Raise the Draugr. Be my guess. They have the mana for it. Alright. So they get back some Changelings and the Recluse. That's pretty good. Particularly since they can play both. We still have 2 Demon Bolts in here, somewhere. Shadow Sage, naming Cleric. Oh, wow. Wow. Sometimes you just get lucky. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. Oh, geez, we're on the draw. I think I might have to keep this. We draw 1 land, we're in Reinforcements Magna territory. This is a greedy keep, I know, but you can't mull the Magna. I mean, we have 2 Frostbites, too. I mean, granted, we need to actually draw a land, but if we do, we're already in Reinforcement Magna territory. I think it's too good to pass up, to be honest. What? Frostbite sucks against Vesper's Shield, man. I don't like that. I guess I'll have to discard if I don't cast that, so we'll just go ahead and do it. Oh no. We don't like that. With Raptor follow-up? Whoa. That's pretty good. So, what do we want to do here? Guess we're doing the reinforcement. A little bit slow. A little bit slow. If we rip a land now, though, we can go reinforcements plus Frostbite. That's not the worst. Well, not exactly the way I wanted it to go down, but that's alright. I think they probably have a Demon Bolt, would be my guess. I'd like it if they tapped out, but I have a feeling they're going to not tap out. And then Demon Bolt my Magda, unfortunately. But we gotta go for it anyway. I guess so. Yeah, I know. I know you have it. I get it. I know you have it. I know. Well, I can get Magda back if I do Vicious Return. They probably have a grip full of removal anyway. Although they can kill my token response and then I can't deal 3 damage. I'm okay with that. What am I discarding? Well, I guess we get to draw a card and look, so that's okay. There's our 3rd land. Well, 3rd snow land, rather. That's okay. Don't need it anymore. Well, this way if they kill my Vengeful Reaper, I get it back. Yeah, I guess the only creature we have to bring back is Magda, so I'm okay with that. Well, now I'm going to bring back the... Now I'm going to bring back the new and improved Vengeful Reaper and be happy about that. Ah, Dwarven Hammer. Dwarven Hammer's a good one. But we've got the good stuff, so kind of irrelevant. Guess we attack, boast, and bolt. Alright, sweet. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, got a keep here. It's a good looking hand. No black mana. I guess I should have pointed that out with all the black spells, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Alright. So we're up to 2 snowlands now. So now we're just like a snow away from Frostbite's being good. That's cool. Actually, we got it once we can resolve this Draugr. Then these are at least lightning bolts. I'm kind of glad they put it on there. That makes this a little bit easier. I don't know why they put it on the Usher, actually. Oh, because they were going to do that. Well, I guess that makes more sense. Ah, black mana, perfect. So... yeah, what do we do? I don't know. Yeah, what do we do? Guess we can do Draugr. And give it haste. And I mean, we have 3 snow permanents now for Frostbite. But do we really want to? Or would I rather just save it for like Jarl synergy or something? I don't know yet. Because Frostbite plus Jarl is pretty good synergy. It's make your own kill spell and get a 3-2. Not the worst. I mean, it does take 2 cards, but you net a 3-2 out of it. You kill something and get a 3-2. It's not that bad. I kind of feel like I just take this. Like, this lets them cast a Lindworm, but like I said, I'm also a land away. Remember, I'm a land away from a make your own, whatever. Yeah, probably kill the Courser. Oh, they have the Veil, huh? Well, if they do, probably still works out okay, to be honest. Sure. Well, there's our 5th land, so we go for it. Get in for just $1 billion here. And then we even have 3 Berserkers to just finish them off with Shadow Sage. How did this deck work out so well? Oh, they have Skimfar Thinger. Okay. struggle for Skimfire. Well, that works pretty well for him, I guess. Guess it's not over yet. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Don't you ever forget that. So, I guess we probably just, like, attack with a cavalry. They want to block with Story Seeker. I'll eat it with a Jarl. If they don't, I'll just play reinforcements. Ooh, they had another fight spell. Wow. They're really getting there. So we'll just attack with 2. Well, they did their job. They went fight, live, block. So they gained a lot of life there. Nice. They're holding... I spoke way too soon. They did kind of exactly what they needed to do to get out of this situation here. And now, because of the pick, they can make their mentor bigger than all of our dudes. And we don't have any equipment in our deck. We do have Magda, though, somewhere. I guess we can do Shadow Sage now. We have more snow in here to activate Faceless Haven at some point. Oh, maybe I should have held off there, huh? No, we're getting in there. We're getting in there, all right. So close on that. I never activated Faceless Haven once this whole draft. It did serve to help with the snow stuff, I guess, so that's good. And then we'll just... Do we have 3? Oh, well, we have 3 snow. Cool. All right. Sweet. Took this draft. Did all sorts of mean things with this deck. This is the best Dwarven Reinforcements has ever played in its existence. It's never played this well for me before. Maybe it's kind of one of those cards I think everybody... If you watch other people's videos, they're like, Dwarven Reinforcements is terrible. It doesn't do anything. It was incredibly good for us, I felt like. So, just my 2 cents, how I feel. Make your own judgments. But this draft, wow. I mean, obviously with Magda, but we didn't even have Magda that game. We just, like, toppled over them. Jamie toppled over them there. So, all right, sweet. Ended up going 7-2 with this, or 7-1. I can't even remember now. It was just there, but I forgot. Might have just been 7-1. Possibly 7-2. Whatever. Either way, great fun. Deck performed way better than expected. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.